Okay, we have saved all the NPCs. Part 1 of this chapter is over. Because now, the real terror begins. Not yet, though. The real terror will begin once we open the door. Because that is when... Oh, Oh, she's not going to have enough con to capture. And you're a javelin. Although, I guess Lara could try and steal, but I don't really know if I want to exactly. It's funny how the short sword has more hit than the iron one. Like, the short weapons are basically just, like, enemy-only equipment that's, like, meant to be intentionally bad. Okay, who has the steel sword, by the way? Oh, you do. Okay, let's go ahead and give that back to him. And I think he could take that, too. Probably should have taken the door key as well, but oh well. I don't think I need that just yet. We'll see. We'll definitely be needing that later in the chapter. Okay, now they start spawning again. But yeah, this is when we get like a massive swarm of soldiers attacking us. So I'm actually just gonna be... What? Okay. Did that guy have no weapons or something? I don't know what happened to that guy. Oh, he must have had no weapons because he must have been the guy who was being captured by the bandit who then died, but he has weapons taken, so that's why he escaped. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so if there's nobody else on them, like, oftentimes enemies that are disarmed will, like, they'll try and grab a weapon from a nearby ally, that they can use, as long as it would not disarm that ally. And that's why that soldier ran away entirely, because all of his comrades only had one weapon, so he couldn't actually give himself a new weapon. So he just decided to go screw it and just ran away. And there aren't any weapon shops in this map. Yes, sometimes enemies will actually, well, that guy has 3 magic, okay. But yeah, sometimes enemies will, like, go to a weapon shop, which is, if they're disarmed, which is really silly. But that's just Thracia for you. Okay, I'd very much appreciate it if these javelin guys could only go for Leaf. So for that reason, I think I'm actually going to have to put Leaf, like, here, so that he blocks off, Brighton. It's not because I want Brighton to, like, not get attacked, it's more because I want, okay. If I put Karen there... See, I only do 4 damage, but I also have 24 attack if I critical, because of the way that, this game's... or I have 16 crit with the steel sword. So I guess I might as well use this. Or I just miss, okay. But I have another sword fighter in play to finish the job, hopefully. Oh, of course, she's the one who crits. Okay, strength, speed, defense. Oh, it paused for a second there. I thought it was going to be move. Every time that happens, I always wait with bated breath. Always. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure on us to open that door right now, but once we do, hell will happen. This may actually be one of the few times in a Fire Emblem playthrough I've done where I might even start cutting out combats, because yeah, we don't really need to see the fights with these soldiers, even with map animations on. Oh yeah, you have Vantage. And that's why I wanted Leaf to use the Light Brand. They used to have bizarrely high magic, so he's not going to one-round you. I like how Leaf has a little shield on his sprite. But okay, here we go. So then, we are going to book it towards the Door of Doom. Okay, only one of them has a javelin. How much damage are you taking from the non-javelin guys, though? Yeah, they suck. Okay, weird plan. Killing Edge Leaf. Misses 2 90s. Okay. I wanted to get rid of the javelin, because that's the only thing that won't die on the enemy phase, but then that happened, so well, that's annoying. Which is sometimes a catchphrase of mine when I do these games. Well, that's annoying. I think Brighton there with the steel sword is fine, okay. Okay, now they start spawning from the west. East, sorry. East is towards Spain, west is towards America. That's how I know that. Carmen Sandiego's Great Chase Through Time, which I play as a kid. Okay, well, a bunch of them are just gonna run around like... This is like Path of Radiance enemy AI. You're just taunting me with the fact that I can't capture you for your vulneraries. But okay. I think... What? That is like 3 90s! At least the 4th was a kill, but yeah. Okay, so hang on a second. 10 versus 6. That's... I don't even. Okay. And that was a 60% crit chance, too. In fact, is Leaf gonna trap himself in the corner here? What is going on with his hit rate? I'm gonna have to send somebody in there to free him. Again, yeah, this game just gets weird sometimes. Okay, Brighton, you're gonna need to get Leaf out of that corner. So I think I am gonna use Brighton for this. I should have actually moved Marcha closer because he gets a support from her. Hey, he's leveled up twice in this chapter too, which is kind of rare of my runs. And a Leaf is free, finally. Okay, the Javelin guy is still at large, though. I mean, I suppose that now I can show how this works. Doesn't equip it, though. Good to know. Maybe Fergus does need the Vulnerary? Okay, yeah, I am getting a little too stalled here. I really need to start getting into that big room. Maybe while they're distracted, running around healing themselves. Okay, he's gonna need more skill because, you know. Finally, Wrath worked. Oh, that's not good, actually. Yeah, Capture Bait doesn't work when the enemy only has a ranged weapon, so I really want to make sure that doesn't happen to Lara. That is why I wanted that Javelin guy to die earlier. Well, at least Leaf can start hitting with this. The Light Brand is getting dangerously low on uses. And we're not going to get Hammern back for a little bit. Okay, good, that was a crit too, but for good measure. I don't think I needed that, but still. No more Javelin guy. And now, I guess, like, Brighton is pretty solid defense. I feel like I probably will need these Vulneraries later on in this chapter, so I'm going to have these two go down there. You're going to go back there. Karen has the support going. You're there, and then we're all in the corridor. Now, I'd appreciate it if Fergus murdered a bunch of these guys. Didn't even double that one, wow. Because the less people bottlenecking me into this corridor, the better. Didn't even double that one either. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, Javelins are really annoying, but I think you're the only other Javelin guy, which means I can not do that because that'd put you out of range of Fergus. You, however, actually do have enough magic to survive being hit twice by the Javelin, by the Light Brand. Oh, I have way more attack speed with the Slim Sword, which is probably what I should be using. And I'll go for the lower attack soldier first. There we go. Oh, nice! Very nice! This is why I don't like having battle animations off sometimes, because that looks a lot cooler when you see it with the actual level up animation. And now, to make sure that the Javelin guy can only he can go for Fergus too. Where are we at right now? 22 turns, yep! It's about right. I just want to get rid of a few more of these guys before I move in. Again! Wrath is a myth. He is close to using the Armor Slayer, though. I get the feeling March is going to need healing soon, so I'll do that. Yeah, I think just one more turn of going after these soldiers, and then I'll open up the room. And there we go, now he can use the Armor Slayer. Which he might need soon. Okay, get rid of the Javelin, hopefully. There we go, no 1% miss. And, oh boy. Okay, Lara's capture bait at least, as is Lithus, but, yeah, you may be wondering why I have a Brave Axe on me. Well, that's because... Here we go. Oh, yeah, these bow armors. These are the ones that I hate so much, because they can't capture you, so they'll just full-on kill people like Lara. I also got a couple of, like, healers and stuff, but, here's Dalsin. Be aware of this guy. His battle axe is actually very, very scary, because it's got 10 crit and a lot of might. Doesn't weigh him down, either. Oh, there's also a Javelin here. So, yeah, there is a whole bunch of guys up here who are, let's just say, a tiny bit problematic, at the moment. Oh, as you can see, Lithus can talk to Dalsin, though. It's either Lithus or Leaf, but only if you saved Ubel in the previous chapter. So, let's just get you out of there. The problem is so many of these enemies are 1 to 2 ranged. And there are also a couple of mages here, which, I mean, Lithus can steal the tomes off of, but, good luck getting him in there without getting him killed. There is a Javelin there, so that's good to remember. I think it's safe to drop her. I would very much like Fergus to be on the front lines soon. So to that effect... Armor Slayer. And I think Brighton will have to use his Vulnerary here, because, like, I think Brighton's much better served holding the line than he is actually going into the North Room. Okay, here we go! So yeah, this is basically the main trap of this chapter. There's going to be a whole bunch of enemies, basically, the enemy is going to try and sandwich you between themselves and the north, and the stream of reinforcement soldiers coming from below. That's basically what you need to be afraid of. Okay, well, there's Dalsin at least. We know we can get him, but the moment that we get him, he becomes a very tempting target for those mages. Brighton is getting a lot of experience from this, though, for somebody who's not really activating Wrath much. Hi there. Thank you, level up. More con! I really hope this run counts, then. But yeah, there's Dalsin. Okay. And he has 11 defense versus these guys. Yeah, as long as the mages don't go for him, we're fine. Remember, though, that enemies can freely move through other enemies, so... Yeah, we need to be holding the line with some very bulky people, and if we don't really want to kill them too quickly, otherwise we'll make room for the mages to go through and attack Dalsin. I mean, they don't have a lot of attack speed, but they can crit. Thunder does have crit in this game. I suppose Lithus is capture bait, so I guess he can go here. I could try and steal his torch, but no, let's go, but oh yeah, I do have to be careful of the ranged enemies versus Lithus, though. I can rescue him, I guess. I guess it's Leaf and Lithus because they're the only ones who know that we saved his son. And now we have Dalsin. Joining Maureen from Tellius in the very rare category of recruitable bosses, it's Dalsin. He's the first Armor Knight you get, and likely your last, because the second is unrecruitable by sane people. And that brings with it all that you'd expect. Good bulk, decent strength, in Thracia's case, really good con, and also in Thracia's case, access to a great number of weapons on promotion, which is the main reason to promote him. Even if you don't want to, he can be an alright tank during the Munster escape arc, especially if you brought over the Brave Axe on either Leaf or Lifus, and he even gets a support bonus from Leaf. He has no other unique assets though, no Vigor or Authority stars, only a ×1 critical multiplier, and only a 20% growth in defense and fairly average HP. I put him in a similar category to Brighton and Matua, as characters who do their job during the escape arc and then are likely to be benched. Unless he procs his 2% move growth a lot, that's always funny. And again, I'm a little concerned about, like I can take the hammer and the Brave Axe, but I am very slightly concerned about, oh, that guy's got a battle axe. Should probably deal with him with the light brand at range. Oh, dang it, yeah. If you trade, you still have to do something, otherwise you will end up ending your turn. Okay, but at least leave 1 round the battle axe guy. Wait, no, I was dumb. But somebody else will be able to finish the job there. Hand axe and another hand axe. Okay, so no more battle axes at least. I do not like the fact that Fergus is very slightly injured if he goes there though. What's your evasion like? 26 versus 35, yeah, because of the Karen support. I probably need to use Fergus here, unfortunately. But the Slim Sword can't hurt you. Armor Slayer is hilarious, but maybe I don't actually want to use the Armor Slayer right now. Give me 7 attack speed versus the Steel Sword's 8. Every little bit of evasion helps. Okay. Okay. You're done. Lifus is potentially an issue here. Yeah, that guy's weak. So yeah, my idea here is that Marcha and Brighton cover the rear. Yeah, so here the lock-in all ranges button is nice. Yeah, no, Lifus is too big for you to rescue. So I just gotta hope that Lifus is fine. It's so rare that you hope that Lifus doesn't die, but, well, yeah. That's how things go right now. Yeah, her not killing there's actually not a bad thing. Oh, you're getting pretty good levels there. Like, Marcha can do really decently. Now I just have to... Oh, she has to dodge 1 more. Crap, and this usually doesn't happen because, like, Thracia, to hand axe at least, they're pretty inaccurate. Please dodge. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, yeah. That was probably a risky... Wait, no, there's an extra spot that... No, wait, no, he's fine. He should be fine, at least. He should be fine, at least. Yeah. Kind of risky strat. I probably should have rescued with somebody else there, but, after this, we're hopefully good. Oh, especially if you do that, and don't leave enough room for the mages to attack Dalsin. Perfect. Absolutely perfect, because now I should be able to break through the worst of it, and then there are few enough soldiers down here that Lifus can probably just, like, retreat to low down here. That mage didn't even do anything. Okay, so, still gotta be a little bit careful here, because if I'm unlucky, Fergus could get kind of wrecked, but... Yeah, Lifus is, he needs to get into a better position. 0 attack speed with the hammer, 2 with the Brave Axe. That doesn't actually 1 round you, though. You know, I suppose if this misses, it's actually not the end of the world. But it hit, okay. So, you're out. Is there anybody that leaves Light Brand 1 rounds here? This one has 3 magic, this one has 0 magic, which actually makes an enormous amount of difference. It's just, I do not like these 2 Thunder Mages. Especially on Fergus with 0 magic. Though if Oh yeah, that is the problem. Like normally it's okay for Lara to go in there and be capture bait. The problem is there's just so many ranged enemies. As much as I really like Fergus to just rush right in there, if he gets hit by both those mages, it's bad. Because like Lithus and Lara combined can disarm both the mages. The problem is the ranged enemies there will just basically destroy them. Yeah, I mean, they are very inaccurate, but you can't really count on that. The hand axes do have way less accuracy than the bow, though. This could end bad. Oh, that's definitely bad. Oh, that's really bad, okay. I was like hoping for a crit on either of those, and I got none. But at least you get a vulnerary to heal. So, okay. Just one more turn of the massive enemy hell at the north of the map, and I should be good. One more. Has he leveled up like 3 times? He's been getting not bad levels either. I mean, Brighton's not a bad filler unit on chapters where he can use his horse, so, I mean, I'm not against these level ups. This is the thing about the people who join during the Monster Escape arc. They basically get a bunch of experience funneled into them by design. And so, for that reason, they, at least leaves a more tempting target for the hand axes because he can't counterattack them. They basically get a bunch of, like, level ups funneled into them. That is not actually good, though. That's probably fine. He does need to heal soon, though, which is a shame, because he's, like, my best combat unit right now. That's, like, nothing, I think. Okay, it's a little bit of damage. Oh, he gets doubled. Well, at least... Oh, yeah, because he has that... Okay, I hope the mages... No, the mages don't double him. They have 1 attack speed. Yeah, doing so many, like, mental calculus here. However, if I can get... Like, if I can survive this turn, the majority of the armors should, like, die, and then I can disarm the mages with the thieves. Oh, you have no crit against him anyway, because of the support, I think, the 10 critical avoid. And Leaf has a scroll, so he has no chance of being crit by this either. But thank you, miss. And thank you, level up. Oh yeah, that one magic is... Actually, that makes his light brand better, I think. I don't know why you shuffled around there. Okay, yeah. So... here is the... Like, yeah, Dalson's hit kind of hard right now, but here's the plan. You have... that's a pretty rough hit rate to bank on. Yeah, see, if I can just get, like, one of them this turn... So it's either hit 159 or hit 2 79s. Fergus is just in the wrong spot, because if a Leaf could go back 1 and use the light brand against that, that'd be a guaranteed kill. Unless Dalson goes back 1 and Fergus kills that, which is an option, but like... I think I'll go for this. Okay. Okay, good, he's dead. So now, Leaf can, like, kill you in melee, maybe? No! Because I miscalculated, okay. And Fergus does not have the HP to just throw in there. If that guy died, it would have been fine. I mean, I suppose you can just sit here and vulnerary. The problem is Leaf will die if he gets hit by 2 mages. And you no longer have the... bloody hell. That guy could go for Dalson and double. And, he could take just enough damage to die from that, too. It sucks coming this far into this chapter just to end at the very end. But yeah, the last part is the hardest by a long shot. So everything could still be fine, or this could end horribly. We'll just have to see. If there is a failing point here, it's likely Dalson dying, and with 2 things able to attack him, he probably is going to die. Unless the javelin misses. Because in that case, I think the mage just barely doesn't kill him. Okay, weapon level increase on you. Going for Leaf. That's not what I'm worried about right now. This is what I'm worried about. Please miss. Okay. He may be very slightly fine. 1 speed. In fact, that actually kind of helps. There's a few enemies here that are like 1 off of doubling him. Some more javelins than I would like down there. Place it where the mages can't kill me. And they missed anyway. Leaf's in a little bit of trouble here, but hopefully that misses. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I think these guys are really scared of getting captured. Right. Here's where I have to cut a path, and very quickly. It's all about, I need to be as, like, certain as possible that I can do this, so... I feel like I actually have to light brand you just to make sure that you die. And now... I have 90 hit on that guy. That is better, I guess. The javelin's technically a bigger threat, though. I think that's 27. That is still a one-shot, even with your 9 defense. Please kill you. Thank you. Okay. Now that that's happened, Lara can go in and do this. Oh, wait, no, she can't, because Thunder's too heavy for her to steal, because she's built like a twig. Wait, 5. Yeah, it actually has to be Lithus. Okay. That changes things. One of these mages needs to die. In fact, that's actually better overall. Because this way, and I should be able to do this with the Brave Axe, I think. Oh yeah, even a single shot with the Brave Axe kills you. Okay, this is actually way better. Provided that that Lithus can't, like, die to the... He might, to the Javelin. Okay, hang on a minute. Because I think Dalson sort of has to rescue Lithus after, but I also need that guy, that mage to die, which is not that likely with... Oh, you got 0 defense, and Karen doubles you. Okay, I guess... Give. So that guy's effectively dead. I think I actually need to rescue Lithus. Then maybe, like, find some way to kill this guy. A Karen crit would be nice, just saying. Okay. Weirdly going for this.
I can deal with this.
Thank you! Okay, that simplifies things a lot. Karen is amazing. Because now I can just rescue Liv. Oh, wait, no, if I'm rescuing, I have half defense. So I need to make sure Dalson doesn't die if I rescue. And you have... Oh, I'm going to go to 0 if I rescue, aren't I? And that's going to get me doubled. And I have half defense. Maybe this doesn't simplify things. Oh, wait, what the heck am I saying? I could just bonk you right now. Like, failing that, I can actually totally box you in and basically force you to capture Lara. Actually, yeah. So, that's an awful hit rate. Okay, Brave Axe time. I can't believe I forgot that. It's like, oh yeah, Dalson can just attack this guy now. There we go, good, okay. Again, reason I brought the Brave Axe. Okay, now... yeah, I killed the other guy, so... I think the staves are too heavy for her to steal. Wait, 4. Yeah, they're too heavy for her to steal. Lithus can steal the staves, though. But we can just one-tap capture those guys, so that's fine. I could also just get Lara out of here now, but sometimes having an extra body on the field is always a good thing. So yeah, at this point, we just pull back the defensive line to Colony 6, I suppose. Suppose if I pull her 1 back, I can kind of bait them into going for Leaf. I guess I'll go for a little bit more evasion too. Okay, yeah, that was very touch and go for a while, but it worked out in the end, hopefully. And that's... Oh, wait, no, you doubled. Okay. I was kind of not wanting you to kill there, but oh well. Only 1 javelin can get to her, so she should be alright. Oh, and you did go for Leaf. Nice. His light brand is getting very worn out, though. But that is kind of how it goes in the escape arc. That's why I sometimes like to hammer it, even though Leaf isn't really the best combat unit for the whole game. It is nice to have the Light Brand around for a while longer. Yeah, and that guy's just gonna be silly for a while. So, we can't actually escape yet. So, firstly, we're just gonna do some funnies. Yoink! And I don't think I even need to capture you, I can just yoink your staff. Which gives me more experience than going for the capture. So what's Fergus at? Yeah, I think Fergus should get some Marcha could level up. I mean, I suppose right now there's not much of a reason to just not go ham and just finish off everything we can. Like this. Because I would like another level on Fergus. Every level on Fergus is good. He's got con every level! Wow, he has not skipped leg day at all. Actually, he has, because he hasn't gained movement. And one more enemy should level up Brighton. Ugh. Well, that's to be expected eventually. He had a pretty good run of levels, though. Okay. And let's see what you get. Okay, wow, nice! Yeah. She can actually do pretty well, like, she's not a bad character at all. I'm sorry, I know I should be capturing you, but, like, this will give experience. If only a little bit. And I suppose Karen could just escape. So, you're gonna get very, very used to seeing the escape quotes in this chapter, because there are a lot of escape maps in Thracia, let's just say. In fact, the entire next, like, 5 chapters are all escape chapters. If I came this far and then I accidentally had Leaf escape first, that'd be really funny. Like, in Path of Radiance, you are encouraged to have Ike escape first, but it doesn't get the rest of your units effectively killed if you do so. If you don't do so, I mean. So, hang on, what's your items like? You're fine, I think. Because the next chapter starts out a little rough too, so you might want to do a bit of inventory management before you have everyone escape here. Lockpicks and keys, you're probably fine. I actually think, yeah, because Dalson's not encumbered. I just accidentally called him Dagdar. Meanwhile, this random priest gets to come with me. He gets to be our team mascot from now on, I suppose. And Lithus should probably be the first to escape. And there he goes. Lithus at least has some pretty fun dialogue, even though he's a despicable human being. That's kind of true of a lot of despicable human beings in fiction now that I think about it. Don't, like, just kill Brighton right before I'm at the end. That'd be really sad. What would also be sad is that priest... No, Brighton can still get out. Good. I can end the map this turn. So how long will that take me? 31. That wasn't as bad as I expected. But yeah, I do like to take this map very slow. I apologize for that. And there goes Brighton. Fergus is the second last to escape, because of course he is, because he's amazing. And, just making sure I don't have anybody else. No? Let's leave. Meanwhile, that whole time, the main villains of Fire Emblem 4 were in this room. And we didn't even notice. Also, I love Manfroy's portrait in this game. It's just such a shame that he doesn't really do anything. This guy is the main villain of Fire Emblem 4. So he's meant to be confronted then. Meanwhile, we have this guy, who's basically just a glorified servant of Manfroy. Also, not just the big bad of Fire Emblem 4, one of the strongest enemies of that game, Princess Ishtar. And also her the portraits in Thracia are really good. The genealogy ones were really dodgy, but like the Thracia ones are so good. Like just compare Manfroy here to Manfroy there. Yes. Unfortunately, Ishtar is currently dating one who is very much going for the child hunts. Also, Ishtar has a brother, Ishtar. It's so easy to forget he exists, because he's just a random boss in Fire Emblem 4 that nobody really cares about. Is he in Heroes? He should be in Heroes. It's just so funny that Ishtar is so iconic and popular, and yet very few people remember she has a brother. Meanwhile, Julius is like peak, what does she see in this guy? I'm sorry, just why? I mean, I guess the point is maybe he's kind of gaslighting her. Maybe she thinks that there's still some of like, I don't know if she fell in love with him before he got possessed by Loptus or after. Sorry if this is confusing people who haven't played Fire Emblem 4. This guy is Arthas's son, by the way, and he was specifically bred via incest to be the vessel of Loptus, the Dark God. Yeah, basically the Loptier cult participates in Squid Games. Haven't even watched that. I've heard it's good, though. Yeah, this relationship does feel very dysfunctional in a lot of ways, but yeah. I would like it to be expanded on a little bit if Fire Emblem 4 ever got remade, because, like, yeah, maybe she fell in love with him before he got possessed, and maybe she still thinks she can save him. But yeah, my raw recording is 1 hour and 32 minutes without bios, so either I'm going to split this in half, or I'm going to have to heavily edit it, but yeah. We survived that chapter, and that's all that matters. So, see you all next time when we get some stress relief on those that imprisoned us. I'm really looking forward to it.